Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Greetings to all of you, brothers and sisters. You know, throughout my journey in religion, throughout my journey in learning about religion and how religion is constructed and what is happening in spirituality, I have learned that Shaytaan as well as the Shaytaan, these are the number one enemies that we have as the believers, regardless whether you're Christian, regardless of whether you are Muslim. But the number one enemy that you have will have to be the Shaytaan, will have to be Shaytaan. And that is the biggest kind of enemy that you currently have in the spiritual realm. Now, many people really shy away from this when they face problems, when they look at the trials they're facing on a day-to-day basis. They seem to forget that we are fighting a spiritual war and not a physical war. Not a war with your co-worker, not a war with your neighbor, but it is a war with the Shaytaan or the Shaytaan, as well as Iblis, who is the father of all the Shaytaan. And today we are about to learn more about what happens between Iblis as well as his army of the Shaytaan or the Shaytaan. But how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing great, and I hope you guys are doing well. Without further ado, let's not waste any more time. Let's go. Let's get it.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. Tonight's reminder is extremely important. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us that the Shaytaan is our enemy, so treat him like one. The main goal of the Shaytaan is to make me and you go astray. His main goal is to lead me and you to the hellfire, to make me and you disobey Allah Azza wa Jal by whispering and beautifying things to us, beautifying the haram to us. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam told us, and the hadith is in Sahih Muslim, that Iblis, he sets his throne on the water every single morning. Every day in the morning, Iblis sets his throne, his arsh, his place where he sits on the water, and then...
Hold on a bit. Give me a sec. I'm trying to think about something. You know, in the Christian religion right now, in the Christian spectrum, they are facing a problem. They are facing a problem. They are facing a pandemic. Let me put it like that. It's a pandemic whereby many of the pastors that are pastoring the churches, in order for them to attain power and wealth and influence and fame, apparently they go into covenants with water creatures and mermaids, and they go into oceans, rivers, dams, lakes, and apparently there's kingdoms of darkness on those places. And now thinking about this, Islam is the only thing that has taught me this, because in Christianity there's nowhere where it speaks about Shaytaan or Iblis setting a stone upon the water, because in Christianity we are taught that the water is a clean thing, and water is exactly what leads you into the kingdom of God, what sets you into the kingdom of God, what cleanses you as well. But now seeing this, knowing that Iblis sets a throne every morning upon the waters, and knowing that there are people who go to waters to receive power, now it makes sense. Now it begins to click in my mind why all of these pastors and why all of these people who want to be celebrities, who want to receive fame and all these other things, go into this kingdom, this marine kingdom. Yes, that's what it's called. It's a marine kingdom. That is where they get their power. That is where they meet Shaytaan. That's where they meet Iblis, and they make covenants, they make deals with him in order for them to get what they want. They make sacrifices as well in order for them to get what they want. Now I'm understanding why all of that is happening. I didn't before, but now coming into Islam, Islam has all the answers, Islam has all the truth. But let's continue.
He sends his army to tempt mankind, tetra, one group after the other. And the one who is nearest to him is the one who can cause the most severe damage to mankind. That will be the closest person to him. So at the end of the day, they all come back, all this army of shayateen, they all come back and report to Iblis what did they do during the day. So they would say, I have done such and such, kada wa kada. And Iblis will reply and say, you have done nothing. Under kada wa kada, under such and such, a shaitan will come and say, Ya Iblis, today I made this person drink alcohol. You have done nothing, Iblis will answer. Another shaitan will come and say, Ya Iblis, I made so and so gamble. You have done nothing. Iblis will answer. Ya Iblis, I made so and so commit adultery. I made so and so kill his brother. You have done nothing. Look at all these major sins. And Iblis keep answering every single one of them. You have done nothing. Until one of the shayateen comes and says, today I did not leave so and so until I separated him from his wife. Iblis will get very happy, and he will bring him, that shaitan, close to him, and he will put a crown on his head, and in the hadith it says he embraces him.
Why would he embrace him? Why would he put a crown on his head? Because the family structure is the most important thing in the world. We are facing problems, we are facing trials right now all over the world because the family structures are broken. Suicide rates are going up. Everything is also linked with the family structure being broken. LGBTQ plus, gays, lesbians, all of these people, their rates are going up because of low self-esteem. Also staggering numbers of low self-esteem coming from what? Family structures that are broken. Either losing a mother, not having a mother, either losing a father, not having a father figure in your life. That can lead to all of these problems that we are having today. Divorce being at an all-time high as well. That leads to many problems. The family structure being broken is the most powerful tool that Iblis can use, because now he can maneuver in the family. He can hop from one place to another in the same family and destroy the entire family. So I really understand why he embraces the shayateen that comes back after separating a wife and a husband. But let's continue.
Hugs him. Iblis hugs the shaitan that separate the husband from the wife. Iblis on a daily basis hugs the shaitan that ruin homes. My brothers and sisters, look at the other stuff. They are all kaba'ir. They are all major sins. And Iblis kept on saying, you have done nothing. And the talaq, the divorce is halal. And he says, that is the best thing you did. Why? Because when the divorce takes place, the family is broken, and that will lead to the society to be shattered and problems with the children. he keeps whispering the shaitan to the wife, and he tells her, how long will you keep being patient with such a man? How long are you gonna accept him treating you like a maid? Look at other women, how their husbands treat them. Go to him. The shaitan whispers to the woman, my sister, listen. Go to him and tell him, if you are a man, divorce me. And the shaitan keeps whispering until the sister go ahead and tells that statement to the husband. We are in the 21st century. Women's rights. You can't stay like this. Many men would love to have you. And he goes to the man and he would say, look, she doesn't listen to you.
You know, he can whisper to the woman in various ways, particularly the most powerful tool is social media. Social media is the most powerful tool, is the most powerful breaker of families, is the most powerful thing that initiates even divorce. Because you must remember, on social media, there is all of this information. Besides the information, you think you have options in life. Particularly, let me speak about women. They feel like they have options in life because they have social media. There's 10 guys every day who are sending DMs, inboxing her on Facebook, sending her emails. She thinks there are better opportunities outside. So when the Shaytaan comes and influences her, it's not really hard. It's not as difficult as it was in the 20th century. It's not difficult as it was maybe 10 years ago. Now the shaitan can come and tell her, listen, there's these 10 guys who are inboxing you. Some of them have money. Some of them don't even have kids, are not married, were never married. You still have a chance. You can remarry. It's talaq. It's allowed, right? It's halal. It's something that you can do. And that is the most powerful thing when it comes to really initiating divorce in the 21st century. But that is just my opinion. Let's continue with the video, y'all.
She disrespects you. Why are you keeping her with you? Divorce her. You will have a beautiful wife after that, and you will have a beautiful life. Divorce her. You're the first one who got divorced. You're not the first and you're not the last. Divorce. And the man will be tempted and he will utter the word. And sometimes that is the third divorce, where we all know after the third divorce, the woman has to actually get married to another person, official marriage. Which man on earth accepts his wife marrying another man? And then these men come to the shuyukh and say, Ya Sheikh, I was angry. Ya Sheikh, we want to go back together. Ya Sheikh, subhanallah, my brother, my sister, when we utter these words, and when we decide to go into divorce, and I'm not talking about a divorce where that is the only solution left. I'm talking about many of the divorces that are taking place, which are over trivial stuff. Wallah, it's not worth it. Sit down. Talk to one another. Try to solve the problem. Get good, mature, wise family members involved. Ask yourself this question. These fights and these quarrels that take place daily, are they pleasing to the shaitan or are they pleasing to the Rahman? This divorce and separation, and while kids are involved, who is it pleasing to? To the Rahman or to the shaitan? And another reason for this talk today is that I want anyone who can fix a problem between spouses to please do not hesitate.
I'm getting emotional just listening to this, because I understand how powerful having a father figure, having a mother figure in your life is. I understand how strenuous the divorce process is to the children, particularly. More so to the children. I understand how very, very strenuous and how very, very emotionally damaging, and it makes you lose hope in life. It makes you lose trust and love. That is why most of the people who went through divorce as children, relationship-wise, when growing up, it becomes chaotic. It becomes a problem because they really, really don't believe in love. They do not believe in companionship. That's another thing. Companionship to them is, it's nothing. It's nothing useful. It's nothing that can amount to something that can be fruitful. To them, it's just a game. People always leave. You're gonna leave. Even when it comes to friends, they like, I'm always gonna lose friends. Everybody who comes into my life leaves. That's a famous term or a phrase. Everybody who comes into my life leaves. Most of the people going through therapy who have problems, who are from a background where a family is broken, it's always that everybody who loves me, everybody who comes into my life leaves. Very powerful.
This is one of the most rewarding ibadat, acts of worship, is to fix a problem between two people. How about if these two people are a husband and a wife and you are trying to save a marriage? Please get involved and do your best. My brothers and sisters, when you are in a fight or in an argument, A'udhu billahi minash shaytaan rajim. Say A'udhu billahi minash shaytaan rajim. My brother, if you feel like you have to leave the house, you have to leave the room, leave the room. My sister, do not push. Do not push and yell and raise your voice louder than him in order to create more problems. This is only pleasing to the shaitan. And many, many, many times, these conflicts, this dispute can be solved by sitting down calmly and discussing the matters wisely. My brothers and sisters, we want to bring the peace and the love and the mercy that Allah put. وَجَعَلَ بَيْنَكُمْ مَوَدَّةً وَرَحْمَةً. Allah put the love and the mercy between the spouses. And now we see that it is gone. We want to bring it back. We want to bring it back. Ya Allah, I ask you with the best of your names to fill all our homes with love and mercy. Ya Allah, everyone who's listening to me right now, Ya Allah, fill their homes with love and mercy and tranquility. Ya Allah, bless them with righteous children. Ya Allah, do not let the shaitan come between them. Ya Allah, make our last deeds our best deeds and our last words La ilaha illallah. I love you all for the sake of Allah. Subhanak Allahumma bihamdik. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.
Wow. That was very, very inspiring. That was very, very powerful. And I'm really touched by this video. Not because of maybe what was said, but because of the impact that I know family structures have upon the future. Remember the words that say, we do not own this earth, but we borrow it from our children, or we inherit it from our children. It is because everything that we do as spouses, as the father, as the mother, it translates to the children. It goes beyond to the children. The type of love that we have as spouses, as the father and the mother in the family, it translates to how the children will evolve and how they will learn and how they will tackle life as well in future. But thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video today. I hope you really learned something as much as I learned about Iblis setting his kingdom every morning upon the waters. If you have not yet liked the video, please do us a favor, drop us a like, subscribe if you're new, and also leave comment. But without further ado, we're gonna leave it right here. Much love, peace.